Yeah, hey everybody, this is Ian from Mindful Marketplace, and in this short series of videos, I'm going to kind of walk through my own exploration of a really cool email marketing tool called FloDesk. This is a platform that I was really unfamiliar with until earlier this week. Actually, that's not completely true. I had tried it briefly for an hour or two, maybe a couple months back, I think. But I really didn't pay really close attention and just sort of moved on, to my ordinary workday. But nonetheless, couple people in our community have asked me about it or recommended it, and I thought I would take a closer look, which I happened to do yesterday, and I'm going to show you some of the very cool features and some of the utility that this sort of platform offers that maybe some of the current tech stack sorts of software that you're currently using for email marketing does not. So one of the most salient one of the most noticeable features about the FloDesk experience is the really the simplicity, the minimalistic, aesthetic and style that they've brought to the back end. So I'm going to show you really quickly what I think are the most um, impressive pieces of the platform. So, they have this. I'm going to cover these in various shorter videos for those of you in our private community. If you're watching this on YouTube or something like that, I may just post one or two of these, and you're free to check out FloDesk on your own and get a sense of what I'm describing here. So, essentially, what I've done is created a couple really simple full page landing. Let me restate that full um, landing pages that are full page, right? So rather than having a a form on a WordPress blog or kind of a floating form or that sort of approach to building your list, I really prefer the landing page standing alone as a conversion, kind of it just works better for me. I'm saying this badly, either because I've had too much coffee or too little coffee. One of the two, I'm not sure. But here are some templates that I've modified just a little bit. This is really where I think uh, the Flowdesk shines, is the landing page templates that they give us as users, that all you really need to do is publish, and you have this really conversion centric, aesthetically pleasing landing page that you really couldn't create using HTML, unless you're very good with HTML or CSS or WordPress for sure, or Squarespace, or any of those analogs. So here are two of them so you can see what they look like. And this is the landing page, right? So all I did was replace this image, and you can modify the, whatever it is that you want to say here. So let's say, all right, and let's go to next. Here are where the options are for a double opt-in, single opt-in. Get notified when someone signs up. You can have a redirect or display a success message. Let's say we choose redirect, and I send folks to our Ghost blog or our Ghost membership site, and that's it, right? So now you can copy this link, and this page now lives on the web. And there's that redirect, right? So this is our community blog. So that is very freaking cool as far as I'm concerned. So let's now go back to choose template. And here's where they give you some of the various forms again, you have pop-ups, inline forms, and they're all pretty. But I think where at least the form section of FloDesk really stands apart from some of the other email service providers, email newsletter providers like Mailchimp and those sorts of services is the plethora of options you have from which to choose these really beautiful landing page, full page landing pages that you can utilize to send folks to, give a free PDF or a coaching call or whatever it is that um, you're aspiring to get folks to sign up for your list to accomplish, right? So all of these are really nice looking. You can see this one I've already customized. I mean, these are really nice. I haven't tried this one yet. I like that style as well. I like all of them actually. So here is where you choose a segment. So folks who sign up for this list are going to actually um, you know they're going to be getting a certain email sequence that's associated with a segment. So let's look at the segments that I have set up. I have Blurt, and again, here we go. You're just going to be designing. All right, so here I think is the text that people are going to see on the post sign up. I think that's right. I'm not sure. We're going to find out in a second. So in the previous example, I redirected folks to our Ghost membership community. In this case, I'm just going to let them land on the thank you page that I think has this message here. I think, I'm not sure. We're about to find out. Here you can change the various options. So, what are you interested in? You're asking your users, and you could say, all right, etc. Right? Same process again. Should we enable double opt-in? Notify me. I would always leave that on. And then display success messages instead of redirect to a URL. We're going to select this option this time. And again, I'm just kind of walking through this in real time. I don't really know what I'm doing other than the little bit of experience that I have with this platform just over the last evening and a little bit today. So let's view our form live again. All right, so I was wrong. This is actually the text that's right underneath the headline. So let's really quickly, let's select sports, news. This field is these fields are, I mean, the text is a little light font color-wise. I don't really know that I like that style. I like the way the form looks, but I don't like the color combinations. And this is a new field, right, that I didn't actually fill out. I kind of missed that. And we're going to subscribe. And actually, that's not true. So you actually do get this static message as well on the thank you page. You'll note this is not being redirected. We're just landing on the thank you page, right? So It's both of those things that I said before. So one, this message is actually on the landing page itself, and it's also on the thank you page as well. And then the thank you for subscribing message is what they're adding to this thank you page. And that's it, right? So again, we've added a subscriber, and the next phase, obviously, is you want to have a sequence of messages that's going out to a series of automated messages that folks are getting once they sign up for your list. Of course, you may just be giving away a free ebook and that's it, or giving away a free service, or sending people to your calendar or whatever it may be post purchase. That, of course, is contingent upon your own goals, objectives, etc. So in the next video, I'm going to do something. I'm going to set up an actual email automation campaign using FloDesk, and we'll see what that looks like as well. It's just a very aesthetically appealing. It's pretty. It's easy to use, and it's super affordable. I mean, the price for this is $38 a month, and that is without any limitation. So rather than some of these other platforms where you pay predicated on the number of subscribers or the number of emails that you send, this is a flat rate pricing model, which I really like. It's under $40 for your entire account, regardless of how many lists or emails or forms, etc., that you are utilizing. I also think that if you're an agency or somebody who's offering these sorts of services to other businesses like email marketing, landing pages, etc., this makes a no-brainer of a decision relative to the competition. Teach what you know, do what you love, wake up the world with your work. Again, if you have any questions on FloDesk, I'm certainly not an expert. I'm just kind of learning the platform. But if you have any questions about email marketing or building a list or selling digital products, e-commerce oriented questions, send me an email, mindfulmarketplace@gmail.com. You can join our community, which is pretty large now, a couple thousand people who are interested in entrepreneurial, e-commerce oriented brands and businesses. You can get a link to that below, or reach out to me on Twitter, Ian Hollander on Twitter, and I'm happy to help if I can. Thanks so much, and as always, have a wonderful day.